But first today, San Antonio police believe they've nabbed the second person responsible for the shooting death of a 10-year-old girl.
Delilah Hernandez was gunned down in her home on Thanksgiving of last year. Eyewitness News reporter Aaron Wright details what it took for police to put their suspects behind bars.
Tragic, beyond tragic incident.
That's how Police Chief William McManus described the death of 10-year-old Delilah Hernandez Thanksgiving last year. According to an arrest warrant, shots were fired through the front of the girl's home on Harwood Drive. The girl's 19-year-old brother, Nathaniel Vega, told police he was a gang member and the intended target of the shooter. He also told police Cody Gann, a rival gang member, was responsible and that a shared female interest, Jasmine Carey, was also involved. Through a text message, Gann told Vega today's the day that he would pay for their homes being previously shot at. Later that same day, an anonymous tipster called police to report Gann and Carey were responsible for the shooting, telling police this craziness has to stop. November 30th, Cody Gann was arrested for charges related to Delilah's murder. Carey was with Gann and told police she was with him the day of the shooting, but they were delivering drugs, not doing any shooting. Almost 6 months later, Carey now faces a murder charge for her role in the 10-year-old's death. Family members today declined to discuss the update. Aaron Wright, KENS 5 Eyewitness News.